Tokyo can be overwhelming. There are so many options, endless restaurants, and menus you can't quite decipher. But somewhere in the midst of all that chaos is some of the best food on earth, if you know where to look. Which we didn't. So we turned to the experts. After a quick Google search, we found a food tour with nearly 3,000 5-star reviews, the highest rated in Tokyo. We knew we were in good hands and started our journey in the world's busiest train station. Every time we come here, I feel like I get a little bit more lost. Tour starts soon and I don't want to be late.
West Concourse, eh?
Yeah, West Concourse, exit B15. We were so confident when we chose the wrong exit, but with a little bit of a jog, we made it just in time to meet our host.
Megan, nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Tia?
Yes.
Yes, hi.
Cheveyo,
Nice to meet you.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi guys, my name is Megan. I work for Ninja Food Tours. Obviously not Japanese. I'm originally from the UK, but I've been in Japan for about 8 years now.
8 years, wow,
Yeah.
okay. Do you speak Japanese?
Yes, yeah, I
Nice,
do.
nice, cool.
Amazing.
So yeah, the plan for today is to go and get some tasty food, if that's okay with you guys.
Let's do it.
Amazing.
Our first stop is the seafood restaurant, nestled in the business district of Shinjuku. It is deceivingly quiet on the outside, but as soon as you go through that door, voices from dozens of people enjoying their lunch break greeted us. I'm so sweaty.
What kind of tea is it?
It's barley tea. It's really refreshing. We just ran to the station, so I feel like I'm settling down now.
For a while living and done food tours there and was like, oh, we don't have this in Japan.
This restaurant is chaotic, but in the most visually appealing way. Megan tells us that everything on the menu is handwritten, since it changes daily depending on what's caught that morning.
But with this, it's a little bit hard.
As with any great meal, it starts with a full glass of sake. And I mean full.
Whoa, that's really cool.
So the reason they fill this up so much is because it's a sign of how welcome you are at a restaurant. So the more they fill it up, the more welcome you are.
And then the fish came. Lots and lots of fish. This is sashimi as fresh as you can get. Thick slices of salmon, tuna, Spanish mackerel, amberjack, sea bream, and more sit atop a bed of ice and Japanese radish. On the side is a healthy dollop of freshly ground wasabi.
So what I recommend is, if you want to do it the proper way, you don't actually need that much soy sauce. So you only need like that much, like that much.
You'd be surprised how much soy sauce.
But like most people will do that, right? But actually you don't want to overpower the fish. So just a little bit, and then again, the proper way, you're not supposed to mix your wasabi into your soy sauce.
Oh.
Wow, that's news to me, wow.
Because this is freshly ground wasabi, so if you mix it in, you're going to lose all of those kind of fresh herbal flavors. So what you want to do is take a piece of fish, brush it gently through your soy sauce, and then put it down and put a little bit of wasabi on top, and then you can eat it.
That is probably the highest quality piece of fish I've ever had. And that is a lot different from the chain sushi places. That's really good.
Spanish mackerel.
Ooh, that's a good amount of wasabi. Well, not as much as I did.
Okay. Oh, that just like melts in your mouth. Oh my gosh, it's like butter.
The sashimi is unlike anything I've ever tasted. It has like so much flavor even without the soy sauce. That's so good. What do you think?
I think that we've been wasting our time going to other places. This was amazing, and then the wasabi is the most like. It's just so different. The fresh ground wasabi. In the U.S., it's just horseradish, food coloring. You know, this is intense, and I put a little bit on, and it just like my nose is on fire. Like in a good way, I guess.
So as I said, they changed the menu here, David.
Megan gave us a detailed lesson on fish, soy sauce, and sake. All things that I will be the first to admit we had not taken the time to savor since we've been in Japan. But I'm so glad we did now. And as you can see, we licked our plates clean.
What'd you think of the food?
Oh, so good. Stop 1 of 3.
1 of 3, yeah.
What's great about this tour is you kind of get a 2-for-1 deal of a food tour and a walking tour. Megan took us on a short stroll to our next spot, pointing out quirky parts of Shinjuku and teaching us a few fun things about Japanese culture, including the all-important izakaya.
So an izakaya is essentially like, you'll hear it translated as a Japanese gastropub quite often, but I think a better term is probably like a tapas bar.
Okay.
So you go and you share little dishes, you get little drinks, and it's very communal, like social drinking and eating experience.
So it's an important part of Japanese culture.
For sure, yeah. You people, 7 days a week, there's like izakayas are open, there are people out. It's a massive part of like work culture and just like social life in general. It's called dandadan, and they are famous for their gyoza or their pork dumplings.
Ooh,
So
that's
we're gonna
Cheveyo's favorite.
Yeah?
Gyoza's
Okay,
pretty
well
good.
then let's go ahead and get some pork dumplings, and I'll tell you why they're a little bit special when we get to them.
Okay.
This particular izakaya specializes in gyoza, a pan-fried dumpling filled with meat and vegetables. The space is a bit more intimate, with cozy booths, warm lighting, and a clear view of the cooks working their magic. Right off the bat, Megan set us up with our next drink.
Yuzu sour.
Ooh.
So normally you'd get a lemon sour, right? So it's lemon, shochu, and soda water. They do a yuzu version.
Okay.
So it's really light, really refreshing, cuts through the gyoza really, really nicely. So if you want something a little bit more refreshing, yuzu sour would be my recommendation.
I'm gonna do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah? 2
Yeah,
yuzu
let's do
sours?
it.
Okay.
I would best describe yuzu as a love child between a lemon, a grapefruit, and a mandarin. Sweet, sour, and a little bit tart. These drinks are a little too easy to drink.
Cheers, number 2.
Megan wasted no time ordering a series of dish after dish after dish after dish that she thought we would enjoy. Now, we have high standards for gyoza, since my mom has been making it since I was a kid, and later introduced Cheveyo to the wonderful world of dumplings.
The first one, just plain, no sauce. Okay.
So this is a mix of pork and chicken? Okay.
And then a little bit of cabbage, and then garlic, and some other seasoning as well.
Oh,
I saw it drip down there.
Juicy.
Yeah, that looked really juicy. I can see it.
that is like a soup dumpling, almost.
Yeah.
The skin's a little bit thicker
Right,
than what I'm used to.
Yeah, to keep all the juice in.
Yeah. You're gonna love this.
Saying gyoza is overall my favorite. Well, I'm learning it's Chinese food. Yeah, but I associate with Japan.
Oh!
Whoa. It's so much more like delicately cooked than the gyoza you get on the side of ramen most of the time. Wow, that's really good.
I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is Cheveyo's happy face.
Okay. It's not crazy spicy, but stop.
This next dish gave me a bit of a jump scare.
No.
Oh my gosh. Is it moving? Is that moving?
It is, but it's only moving because it's falling. It's not.
Oh, okay. I was like, you said adventurous. I'm like, whoa.
After assuring me that it wasn't trying to squirm off my plate, Megan explained what I was actually seeing.
It's shiokara.
Shiokara?
Shiokara. Yeah, so literally like salty, spicy. It's squid that's been marinated in itself. I don't know any more appetizing way to describe it. I'm sorry, but it's good.
Yeah?
It's
Okay.
like a classic otsumami like drinking snack.
Drinking snack. Which is good. Food drinks. The potato skin is crispy
Yeah.
and the inside's soft and buttery, and then the squid adds a little bit of a different texture, and it's sweet and a little bit fishy.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I can see why you eat that with a drink.
Right. They've taken out the bones.
To wrap it all up, was a dish that Megan affectionately called a chicken lollipop, or teba gyoza if you want to be technical.
So this here is a chicken thigh, right? Or a chicken, like a chicken wing, and then it's got a dumpling inside of it, essentially. Okay. Interesting. This must be so difficult to make, like to cook, but that is so good. It's like savory and salty. It's crispy on the outside. Usually you don't make the dumplings crispy unless they get like hard and burnt. This is like crispy.
This is like an art class.
It's not hard.
Not hard? Okay. So start
We also got a quick lesson on how to make your own gyoza sauce by mixing shoyu or soy sauce, a splash of rice vinegar, and a touch of chili oil, which I may have added a bit too much of.
That one's mine.
I'm trying to kill you.
We spent the next hour chatting and eating our way through our many dishes. If you're looking for some classic Japanese comfort foods, these are definitely it. I think it's safe to say that stop number 2 was a wild success. Megan told us if you don't feel like you have to be rolled out of each restaurant, she's not doing her job right. And let me tell you, she takes this job very seriously. Thankfully, we went on a walk before our last stop. We left the business district and found ourselves in the entertainment side of Shinjuku, called Kabukicho, where the office buildings give way to flashing lights, bold colored signs, pachinko parlors, and... wait, is that Godzilla? A few years ago, Kabukicho had a bad reputation since this is also where Tokyo's red light district is. Rumor has it, in an unconventional way to further clean up the streets, the local government installed this to-scale model of Godzilla to watch over the neighborhood. Why? Because where there's giant, life-size monsters, there are tourists with cameras, and nobody wants their nefarious acts caught on camera. Eventually, this part of the city became clean and safe with many things to offer. Who knew that Godzilla would bring gentrification? Among the hundreds of questions we fired at Megan, one was a classic. What would be her #1 recommendation for travelers coming to Japan?
Okay, so if you're gonna come to Japan and do one thing, I would say it's go to an izakaya or go to a restaurant that's not just sushi and not just like yakitori and those like basic things that people kind of have on their list. Whenever you go to an izakaya, ask them for their osusume, because osusume is their recommendation and every izakaya is going to have one. They're going to have something that they really think that you should try and it's going to be their specialty. So if you ask for that, you might not know what you're going to get, but it's worth taking the risk. Okay, so this is our last stop of the day. So we are going to go and have some Okinawan food. So Okinawa is the tropical island at the south of Japan, and it's basically like the Hawaii of Japan. So the food culture down there is really unique and very different to what most people think of as Japanese food. So we're going to go and try something a little bit different.
Now, Okinawa and its surrounding islands hold a special place in my heart. They're the home of my family, both past and present. So to say that I'm eager to experience these next few dishes is an understatement.
Kanpai, guys.
Kanpai.
Cheers, kanpai.
You were saying that this is an Okinawan style sour?
Yeah, so it's called shikwasa. So it's a type of citrus fruit. It looks like a little lime.
And then there's,
Shochu, but it's Okinawan shochu.
and then
That's it.
that's it. Okay.
Juice and booze.
Is it sour?
Wow, yeah, that's a punch to your face. That's really sour. That's really good. The fruit is very like pungent. And then you're right that it's like the perfect mix between a lime and like a mandarin orange, like a clementine or something like that.
Like
Yeah.
really zesty.
Not as exciting as Tia. I got Orion, which is Okinawan beer. That's very good. Refreshing.
Oh my god, stop.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
This first dish was kind of weird. Megan was being cheeky and tight-lipped, wanting us to guess what this shapeless white blob was made out
Oh, interesting.
Is it like a custard or?
Okay,
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
we'll need to try it and then guess. So far we know there's soy sauce and ginger on it. I said it looks like yogurt, but we'll see. What is that? It's so creamy.
To me, it's a really American flavor. That I might be completely wrong, but my English is So it's a type of tofu,
Oh, it's tofu. Okay.
but it's not made from soybeans.
Oh,
It's made from peanuts.
peanuts.
Oh, that's where the American flavor comes
Yeah.
in? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the most American thing you can get is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So
It's a far cry from peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
it's much better for you, I think.
That's true. So it's tofu made from, yeah. Okay, the tofu makes sense now, the jiggliness. It's way silkier and smoother than any tofu.
Yeah.
What
Wow.
would you rate it? 1 out of 10?
Would I rate it?
Yeah.
Well, I really love tofu, so it's like, for me, it's like an 8.
Yeah?
Yeah. But not
Okay,
knowing
that's
what it
really
was
good.
going into it, it kind of like makes you like really weary of eating it, especially if Megan's laughing while you're eating it.
Sorry.
So this is Goya champuru. It's bitter melon, egg, tofu, and spam. And this is the most Okinawan dish you can get. Bitter melon. I don't know if I can picture the way that tastes. It's bitter. It is. It's very bitter. But it's salty too. I'm assuming that's the spam and the egg and everything. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of spam. Yeah. Less bitter that way. Who would have thought? Oh, it's delicious though. It also tastes like, well, it doesn't taste healthy, but I feel like that maybe makes it kind of healthy. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try just the bitter melon by itself, just to see how bitter it is. Wow. That's definitely one of those flavors that like it builds. Like you first bite into it, you're like, oh, it's kind of like a cucumber, like a warm cucumber, and then yeah, explode bitterness. I have not had something that bitter before.
Next up is something a bit more savory, but of course, there's always a twist.
This is squid ink yakisoba with pork in it. I think this is going to turn my teeth black. It's turning the chopstick black. It will. I'm about to embarrass myself. Wow. Look at that, it's black. That is like comfort food. That is really good. It's just savory. It's a little bit salty. It's a little chewy. That's fantastic.
Your teeth are a little black.
Let's see your teeth.
So these are called umibudo, which means sea grapes.
Sea grapes. That's quite salty and sour. I'm starting to like realize that it seems Okinawan food has all the extremes of the taste spectrum.
Yeah.
The salty, the sour, the bitter. That's good though. It has good mouthfeel. Yeah.
They're like pop. It's like boba.
Yeah, like boba, exactly.
And dipped in ponzu, which is a citrus-based dipping sauce, it was the perfect little snack. And finally, we got to try the sweeter side of Okinawa.
So the last dish of our tour is, of course, dessert, which I've been the most excited for. We have a Okinawan-style donut that is matcha flavored, and then Okinawan-made ice cream that is sweet potato flavored. Just instantly so good. So rich, really creamy. The sweet potato comes through because it's kind of like an earthy taste a little bit, but it's so sweet, which is amazing. And the color is beautiful. And it doesn't stain your teeth, which is a plus. Now for the donut. Oh yeah. That's almost like a biscuit. It's like a donut mixed with biscuit. It's not as sweet as it looks, but it kind of like balances out how sweet the ice cream is.
Yeah.
And the texture with the ice cream, so good. That to me is like my favorite dish.
Ended on a high.
Yeah.
Cheveyo and I have been to Japan countless times. But this was the first time we felt like we truly connected with a part of the culture that had always felt just out of reach. Sometimes to get there, you need a guide. Someone with a personal connection to the restaurants, who tailors each course to you, who feels like a friend, and adds the kind of cultural context that brings the history on your plate to life. Sometimes you just need a maiden.
It's kind of funny. We've been to Japan a ton of times. Tia's been here more times than she can count. But you fall into a pattern, especially if you're new here, you don't understand the language. You fall into a pattern, you end up at a lot of chains, you end up at a lot of tourist places or overpriced places. And this was a really cool way to try some things that we've never tried before, and at a quality with history
Yeah.
that we've never got
Like she
before.
explained every single dish, what went into it, the history behind it. Obviously, you couldn't put everything in the video because you'll have to come on the tour yourself to find out.
That's like a trade secret. We're not telling you guys that.
right into the crowd.
And we're filming while crossing the street. Thanks for coming with us, you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe.